Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie. Well, I told you that I had a new setup and I was going to try to figure out a way to crochet in my truck and video it. I think I might have it. So, we're going to work on this. You know, the Sunset Crochet Shrug free pattern from Michaels. Alright, now, like I said, I have already made 2 of these. I really don't need a third one. So, I'm going to put my pattern right here on my stern wheel so that I can see it as I'm crocheting. I'm just going to do a swatch to show you how to work the pattern. Okay. Now, like I said in yesterday's video when I was explaining the pattern, it says for a small medium to chain 95. Okay, that's an odd number. For a large, extra large, it says to chain 107. That's an odd number. So, my thought is this. This pattern will work if you start out with an odd number. Okay? So, I am not going to do 95 or 107. I'm just, like I said, going to do a swatch just to show you how to do the stitch. Okay, so we're going to do a chain. I was going to stop at 15, but I'm going to keep going. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's a good rounded, no, it wouldn't be rounded because it's odd. Anyway, so 21 is what I'm going to do. So according to the pattern, I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Okay, and y'all know from previous videos, I don't like going in the front. So I turn it over and those little bumps on the back, there's 1, there's 2. So the 2 will be the second chain from the hook. And we're going to do a single crochet. Okay, then the pattern says to do a double crochet in the next chain. So again, on the bump on the back, I'm going to yarn over, go in the bump on the back, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Well, then it says to single crochet in the next chain. So on the bump on the back, I ain't going to yarn over. I'm just going to take my hook through that next bump, pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through 2. And it says to repeat that all the way to the end. Okay, so we're going to repeat that all the way to the end. That was a double, so now we do a single, and then we do a double. And believe me, I caught myself all the way through working this pattern going single, double, single, double, single, double. Because that way I didn't have to pull it out because I didn't mess up. So, single, double. This yarn is very splitty. And that's what I'm saying about it is comparable to the Carry-On Simply Soft. And anybody who's ever worked with that yarn knows you gotta be careful because it will split on you quicker than you know. Okay. So we're on the single again, then we're on the double again. Oh, see? I messed up. And that's all you gotta do right there. And then there you go. Okay, now single again. And then a double again. We're almost at the end, y'all. And then a single. And then a double. And then a single. Now, if this works out, it means that I should end on a double. So let's see if it's going to work out. We got a couple more to go. All right, that was a single, so let's do a double. And then a single. And the last stitch, what do you know? It is a double. Now, when doing this pattern, you will always, if your count is right, and you started your chain, and you made it an odd number, that's the key right there. Stop your chain no matter how big you want it, whether it be the 95, or the 107, or if you want 113. However big you want your chain to make this pattern work, it has to stop on an odd number. And what that'll do, we're going to chain one. Okay, what that'll do is you will always end a row with, sorry, I'm out of the frame. You will always end the row with a double crochet. So therefore, when you chain your one and you turn, you're going to start that very first stitch right there, the same one that your chain is in, with a single crochet. And then you're going to do a double. Now, the reason why this pattern works is because you're putting a single crochet on top of your double crochet. And you're putting a double crochet on top of your single crochet. So if by chance you get confused, just look at it. Okay, well that's a double crochet. The last one I did was a double crochet. That means this one, you got it. Single crochet. And then the next one, that's a single right there. So the next one's going to be a double. And then the next one's going to be a single. And then the next one's going to be a double. I know my camera's shaking. I'm sorry. Every time I move, my camera moves. I'm trying to get this worked out to where I can video in the truck. Alright, so next one is a single. The next one is a double. And the next one is a single. And then a double. And then a single over the double. And a double over the single. And a single over the... Now make sure you get both of them little V's. This one was turned down. So you're going to get both the front and the back loop of that V. And a lot of times, the ones over top of your doubles are going to be turned. So just watch that. Okay, then a double. It's going to be the last row I do, and then I'll pause, Okay, and then a single. Now, what stitch are we supposed to stop with? A double. Okay, let's see if it works out. Okay, and then this was the single, so we're going to put a double. And we're going to put a single over our double. And then we're going to put a double over our single. And then we're going to put a single over our double. And what do you know? We got that right there. And it's a single, so we're going to put a double right there in that last stitch. So therefore, we ended with a double. So when we turn, we start with a single. Okay? And that is this stitch all the way through. Okay? All the way through. So, I'm going to stop here because if you need anything else, just rewind and pay attention. You always put a double over a single and a single over a double. You got this. This is a very simple stitch. And look at it. It is so pretty. Now, the yarn that I'm using is a number 4 worsted weight yarn. It is the Loops and Thread Soft and Shiny. Now, the color that I'm using, I don't think you'll be able to get it if you go out to Michael's and try to find it, because I think this is a discontinued color. The color I'm using is called Blue Moon. Yeah, I really like this color, so I collected, I think, 12 of them when I found out they were discontinued because, well, it's a beautiful yarn. So why not? Okay, so if you chained 95, you're going to go, after your first row, you'll have 94 stitches, okay? And if you chain 95 to make the small medium, you're going to work 54 rows of that stitch that I just showed you, okay? If you did 107 on your chain, that's going to give you 106 stitches. And you're going to go 58 rows, okay? So, that's all for today. I think that's enough. Tomorrow, we'll pick it up and we'll see what we got to do next, which you already know what we got to do next if you watched yesterday's video. That means we're going to chain 1, turn, and single crochet in each stitch across. Fasten off. Okay. So, I guess that's all for today. And we will see you when we see you. If you got any questions, I put my email on there. You can email me. Or you can ask me a question in the comment section. And I'll be glad to answer any questions that you got. But I think I've give pretty stern and accurate instructions on how to do this. But if you need help, I'm here for you. Alright. Till the next one, I will see you when I see you. Bye, y'all.